Thanks for coming to Coin Graph Market. Here is where we change your crypto journey. Are you sick of keeping an eye on the market all the time with our $1,000 to $100,000 trading challenge? You can trade like a pro without having to sit at your computer all day. It only costs $79 a month. You can automatically copy the trades I make. Sign up for Satoshi Swiss today and step up your crypto game. Let's take over the world of crypto together. To join, click on the first link in the text below. Now let's finally start the video. Today we talk about most cryptocurrencies and money as well as Ripple and Zap. That being said, I hope everyone is having a great day or evening now. There are people all over the world just like you. It looks like it's starting right there. The new spot ads that Blackrock put out for Bitcoin ETFs make me feel mixed when I think about them. Please pay close attention to this ad. It takes about 15 seconds. Oh, I see. It's only about 2 minutes long. After I'll pay close attention. After that, we will have more conversations. The prospectus can be found at www.com. It has information on fees, expenses, risks, and other things that you should carefully read and think about before making a purchase. That's all I have to say. For now, this commercial makes me think that they're trying to get people to buy Bitcoin through BlackRock, even though it is just an ad. That's the big picture. But have you seen how they're advertising it? Ease, dependability, and excellence. You could trust us. BlackRock is what I think we are. More than $10 trillion worth of assets are under our care. You guys know they can count on us. It looks like they're also pushing the idea of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a very long history. In the past, it was the best cryptocurrency in this area. It rules over everything else. This really makes me think that the retail business is about to get a big surprise. Besides that, I can't help but think a huge distraction. BlackRock is not one of our friends. Besides that, I think that way too many people are looking for these places to pump their bags. The vast majority of greedy people don't see the big picture here. A lot of these big players have played on the field before. They have been setting up for a while. They are now putting out products. What does that tell you? Remember that BlackRock was in charge of $9.05 trillion in assets as of June 30, 2023. They have control over a large number of the world's largest companies. They play an important part in the game. Also, when I say the game, I mean real monopoly. Some people have full control over the system, which is called a monopoly. New research says that BlackRock's top 25 stock holdings are like the first quarter of 2023. This chart is still important to look at even though it's not very new. Their stakes in companies like Apple, JP Morgan and others they have control over the markets. They are in charge of media companies. We can also see some of the big players who still have a lot of power even though we move over here. There is BlackRock, State Street and Vanguard. This can't be very important news, can it? This is not new. It's something that everyone has known for a while. I find it interesting though that everyone is now looking into the buzz around ETFs. BlackRock is the center of attention. Everyone is being told to buy Bitcoin right now. Stay away from all of them. Bitcoin is the safest choice because it has stayed at the top. That's the main player. Another thing is that you shouldn't just invest on Binance or Coinbase. Not at all. Instead, put your money in BlackRock as they are the most trustworthy company. They are the largest asset manager. BlackRock is a good source. You see how things are. Another interesting thing about this is that let's take a quick look back in time. It's 2018. This post is about XRP and Ripple. It's also hard for me to see how it can be contested. People are calling Ripple, which is also known as XRP, centralized, even though it is decentralized like Bitcoin. When Chad Steingerber saw this message, he replied that BlackRock would eventually buy most of the Bitcoin miners. They are going to steal all the new Bitcoin that is left. They will have most of the Bitcoin that is available. Everyone in the world will buy their ETF from them. BlackRock is in charge right now. Also, I don't want to be that person, but I think BlackRock is beginning to take over the cryptocurrency market right now. They are running for office. They are now in the market. It's been a while since they last checked this market. We know this, and JP Morgan feels the same way, but they'll pull on the strings now that they're here. Besides this, I find it interesting that all of the asset managers are now lined up in again Chad Stingraber is using this article in a real way. Team Crypto, the homepage for Fidelity, the biggest asset management company in the world. Look at this. More easy access to Bitcoin without having to buy it directly. The main goal is to make it as easy as possible to invest in Bitcoin. And I just want to know, what do you think is going on here? We already talked about the ECBC and their marketing strategy, which is to say that your money is now digital. Since we talked about the CBC idea again, there is a lot more safety now. It is a lot safer. Yes, it does have all of these pros. It is wonderful. No matter what, this is it. That's what it looks like right now, but not when it comes to Bitcoin. Big names like Fidelity and Blackrock are now pointing out its potential to make things even better. There is no a simple and safe way to invest in Bitcoin. Our name is Blackrock. Our name is Fidelity. Now is your chance to do this. On top of that, all we've seen on X, YouTube, and in mainstream media is Bitcoin after Bitcoin after Bitcoin. And the question I have is, what's really going on? In my earlier video, I think we talked about tokenization and XRP. This post is from RizXRP. Robert Meichnick is the president of BlackRock's Global Digital Assets Division. Used to work for Ripple and doesn't know much about XERA. That business is all over the world use. This is from RizXRP. Chad Stingraber is actually quoting Robert Meichnick, who is in charge of BlackRock's global digital assets and helped write the XRP value model. For some reason, Eurofin doesn't know this though. Do not fall for their tricks. The salesperson knows exactly what XRP is. Pay more attention to this grin. Most people already know that DeFi could be the most important new thing to happen in the history of blockchain and digital assets. Am I right? There are also some ways in which it's the farthest from being able to be widely adopted, but DeFi can affect any financial institution, which wasn't the case in the early days of cryptocurrency or with limited blockchain use case. Because of this, everything else has been a mix of possible threats and opportunities. Everyone has to think about what would happen to us if this happened because of DeFi. So everyone is paying attention. In other words, you're not yet at the point where asset management banks are involved. That's all I have to say. Also, the reason everyone thinks BlackRock doesn't know anything about SRP is the recent conversation we had with Charles Gasparino, which we did talk about.